Hi, this is Tisch Aitken, and this is a quick astrology report for the weekend of June 4th, 2022. If you could please subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. I was going to do a video on the full moon that occurs in Sagittarius on June 14th, but I realized that I just feel so overwhelmed right now, and I just want to deal with the present energy because we are processing a lot at present. So Mercury, which is the planet of communication, information, and perspective, stationed direct on Friday, June 3rd at 4 o'clock a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 26 degrees and 5 minutes of the fixed Earth sign of Taurus. And Mercury is now direct and it's moving ahead, and that's positive. It is also setting off the recent lunar eclipse, that total lunar eclipse in Scorpio that occurred at 25 degrees of the fixed water sign of Scorpio. It's setting it off. It's opposing it within a degree. And eclipses bring us a lot of information and a lot of messages and lessons, and they want us to wake up, they want us to change, they want us to raise our consciousness. And in this case, we're all processing a very, very difficult total lunar eclipse that occurred on May 15th or May 16th, depending on where you live. And the thing is that Mercury is squaring Saturn in the sky right now, and Saturn stations retrograde today on June 4th at 5:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And so that energy is intensified as well. And, we feel that build up 5 days before and 5 days after. And that can augment the pressure, the restrictions, the responsibility that you may feel. And Saturn is stationing retrograde at 25 degrees and 15 minutes of the fixed air sign of Aquarius. So we have a theme here of the fixed energy. Saturn is squaring Mercury in the sky, and Mercury square Saturn can feel pressured in itself. It can feel held back. It can feel depressed and overwhelmed, and it does not feel like the glass is half full, but it also is a good time for getting work done and really focusing on laborious tasks you have to do, hard work, research, something that really requires a lot of patience and discipline. But with this energy, Saturn obviously is also setting off the lunar eclipse, the planet of reality checks. It was a very tough lunar eclipse with a lot of loss, a lot of letting go, and we've been dealing with a lot of fiery Aries energy of recent. Mars is currently out of bounds, which means it does not play by the rules. It's transiting in the sign it rules in Aries. It entered Aries on May 24th. It'll be transiting there until July 5th. It's good for getting things done, but it's definitely making people a lot more abrasive and confrontational or irritated, and any of us can feel that way. Use it to take action and be effective. Right now with Saturn stationing, it could feel again like I decided today, focus on this, do other things I need to do, and I will do that full moon video. I will get it done. I don't have to do it today. And do what you can do and work hard, but also I'm trying to raise my vibration because I'm feeling the Mercury square Saturn, and I have a Mercury Saturn energy in my chart. So when you have something like that, it can set it off where you feel that energy. And so for all of us, there are a lot of reality checks right now, but we are moving ahead. There is very fiery energy, as I mentioned, and Mercury will trine Pluto on June 10th. So that's beautiful energy, and that occurs at 5:21 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's good for upleveling your thoughts and feeling empowered. And on June 13th, Mercury will re-enter the mutable air sign of Gemini, where it initially retrograded on May 10th on the day that Jupiter, the luckiest planet, entered Aries, where it'll transit until the end of October. So again, expanding that really Mars-like energy in the sky. And when Mercury retrograded, it did so at 4 degrees and 50 minutes of the mutable air sign of Gemini, which is the sign it rules. So that made it much more of an informative lunar eclipse season in itself, because eclipses already bring things to light and give us much needed information. And then you have Mercury retrograding right in the midst of it in its domicile, which makes it more potent. Then it re-entered the sign of Taurus on May 22nd and stationed direct yesterday, setting off Saturn, setting off the total lunar eclipse, so you can figure out what you need to do to anchor yourself and ground yourself to move ahead, reevaluating your finances, your income, what you value, and trying to find beauty and creativity in a very difficult time. Mars and Jupiter transiting in Aries, in the cardinal fire sign of Aries, again, can be really good for getting things accomplished. Maybe you may not feel like it this weekend. Maybe you do. Maybe you feel the desire to work hard and stay at home and do stuff, but it is, well, it's beautiful weather where I am. But, you know, I think that once we get past the Mercury-Saturn square, we're going to have Mercury entering its rulership on June 13th. We have Venus transiting in the fixed Earth sign of Taurus at present, where it loves to be, very creative, very imaginative, very fertile. We have Mars transiting in Aries, but it's kind of like a warrior, more than usual, because Jupiter's transiting in Aries and Mars is out of bounds. So there is that extra fire you want to, you know, just be cautious of, but use to tap into enthusiasm and taking action. And it's a sign of initiation. It's a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs catalyze things and they make things happen. It's a sign of new beginnings. So really going ahead and evaluating what you need to do going forward. And I wish you a lot of luck this weekend. I will be back and I will do the full moon video, just not yet. All right, take care.